he certainly proved after his basketball days that he was a entrepreneur and a businessman with a sharp idea of what to go and how to get there and what he wanted. A lot of players just kind of disappear into the sunset, and you never hear from them, or else they end up bankrupt, or but he was so intelligent, and the way he went about the business world the same way he went about the basketball court.
That's what I was
hard
saying.
work,
Yeah.
Don't come and work for me if you're not going to give me 150%, and that's the way it should be, and it paid off. I mean, he's got that the media company, and got the Black Momba Academy, of course,
Right.
And he's done so much for nonprofits and underprivileged, and I mean I heard a story coming in where there was a young baby that was named Kobe Jr. In the hospital for I think a heart transplant.
Yeah.
And so
Too sick to get the heart transplant.
Yeah.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah, and he got to the hospital, wanted to know what he could do to help. If it's money, I'll take care of it. What do you need? What do you need me to do? Well, it wasn't the money. It was just that it didn't work out. But the mother said that the time Kobe spent with that little boy was the most joyous occasion, most a part of her life she's ever endured. I mean,
That's the only time she said that he would smile. This young boy would smile. Was they played ball? They threw the ball back and forth. I heard that same account, and the woman said, she lived in Phoenix. I think the Colangelos helped set it up.
Right.
And she said, people would talk bad about him, about some of his, imperfections and the problems that he had run into. And she said, let me tell you a story. And she would always tell him the story. That you can believe what you want to believe, and you can think what you want to think, but let me tell you a story.
Right.
And that was her story.
Again, I think we're going to hear hundreds and hundreds of these stories come out. Things that he just did under the radar, no cameras, no press.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this was there was no press, there was no PR.
Just out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah.
Yep. We're talking about the business end of the one thing Magic Johnson said. I was really looking forward to seeing how the second half of his life would turn out in the. Well, let's talk about the. You mentioned the Academy. He got did he get an Oscar a couple of years for a animated?
Dear Basketball.
Yeah.
His love letter to basketball. And again, I think that there are probably some people who follow the Academy awards the way other people follow sports, and probably thought it was just sort of a name recognition thing. But I saw that thing and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was worthy of the Oscar. And but the fact that he just the first try, and best New York Times best-selling books because of his love of the Harry Potter books about, magic and basketball, magical powers in basketball. The things that he was just able to do. I mean, the trajectory, and that's just the trajectory of what he was doing, and with his family, with his daughters, with his his business matters, with the production company and with the Academy. You could just the sky was the limit.
Yeah. He there's nothing he wouldn't take a shot at if he thought he had